Hello students, today we solve one question from refraction of light through a glass prism. The question is a ray of light passes through a prism of refractive index √2 as shown in the figure. Find the angle of incidence R2 at face AC and angle of minimum deviation for this prism. We need to find the angle of incidence at face AC. Here the refracted ray at face AC is along the surface AC, that is raising emergence. So the angle of incidence at face AC is the critical angle. So we find the angle of incidence at face AC by using the critical angle formula directly. We know sine of critical angle equal to mu rarer by mu denser. Mu rarer is the air medium and mu denser is the refractive index of the prism, which is equal to 1 by √2, and critical angle equal to sine inverse of 1 by √2, which is equal to 45 degree. So this is the angle of incidence at face AC, or by using the Snell's formula at surface AC we find the angle of incidence, that is refractive index of prism into sine R2 equal to refractive index of air into sine of emergence. We know refractive index of prism is √2 and refractive index of air is 1. So we get sine R2 equal to 1 by √2 and R2 equal to sine inverse of 1 by √2, which is equal to 45 degree. So this way we find the angle of incidence at surface AC. Next we find the angle of minimum deviation for this prism. We know refractive index equal to sin I by sin R, and for a glass prism angle of incidence is A plus del m by 2 and refraction is A by 2, and A is the angle of prism. Here prism is the equilateral triangular prism, so the angle of prism is 60 degree. We substitute angle of prism, that is 60 degree, in this formula. We get sine of 60 plus del m by 2 divided by sine of 60 by 2. 60 by 2 is 30 degree, so we bring the 30 degree this side. It is √2 into sine 30 equal to sine of 30 plus del m by 2, and sine 30 is 1 by 2. When we solve this we get 1 by √2 equal to sine of 30 plus del m by 2, and we bring the sine this side. It becomes a sine inverse of 1 by √2 equal to 30 plus del m by 2, and sine inverse of 1 by √2 is 45 degree. When we solve this we get 15 degree plus del m by 2, so the minimum deviation is 30 degree. After finding minimum deviation also we find the angle of incidence, that is I equal to A plus del m by 2. A is the angle of prism, del m is 30 degree, which is equal to 45 degree.